China is a country of East Asia. It is the largest of all Asian countries and has the largest population of any country in the world. Occupying nearly the entire East Asian landmass, it covers approximately 1/14 of land area of Earth. Among the major countries of the world, China surpassed in area only Russia and Canada, and it is almost as large as the whole of Europe. China has 33 administrative units directly under control of the central government. These consist of 22 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, 4 municipalities, for example, Chongqing, Beijing, Shanghai, and Taixing, and 2 special administrative regions like Hong Kong and Macau. Beijing, the capital of People's Republic, it is also the cultural, economic, and communication center of the country. Shanghai is the main industrial city. Hong Kong is the leading commercial center and port. In 2020, China's population was estimated at 1,439,323,776 people at mid-year, according to UN data. China's population is equivalent to 19% of the total world population. China ranks number 1 in the list of countries by population. The population density in China is 153 humans per square kilometer.
The traditional way to greet someone in China is to ask, "Have you eaten yet?" So, as we can guess, the food will be extraordinary in China. The history of their cuisine dates back to about 1,000 years ago. My favorite ones are noodles, rice, and fantastic steamed buns. Chinese food is meant to be eaten with chopsticks, and for some reason, my family collects them. I was really surprised when I read that China is good at ping pong, because ping pong is one of my favorite sports. They are also dominating in the most popular sports, like gymnastics or figure skating. But I found that they have traditional sports as well. For example, dragon boat racing, firework catching, bamboo kayaking, stilt racing.
Chinese architecture is typified by various features, such as bilateral symmetry, the use of enclosed open spaces, and the incorporation of ideas related to feng shui, such as directional hierarchies, a horizontal in phases, and allusion to various cosmological, mythological, or other symbolism. Ever since the world discovered China through the writings of adventurer Marco Polo, more than 700 years ago, we've come to regard this large Asian country as the embodiment of all that is mysterious and exotic. Even now, after decades of economic growth, this vast country has lost none of its fascination. Indeed, the contrast between China's ancient customs and the new ultra-modern state that is developing has only increased our fascination with a culture that dates back in many millennia. Here are some cool places. At number 1, the Great Wall of China. At number 2, the Forbidden City and the Imperial Palace in Beijing. At number 3, the Terracotta Army. At number 4, the Summer Palace. And at number 5, the Hankozus, the historic Westlake.
Museums are excellent places for learning about China and its history. There are a lot of museums, but one day I would like to visit Terracotta Army Museum, Patala Palace, and of course the National Museum of China. China has the largest education system in the world. The education is divided into 3 categories: basic education, higher education, and adult education. To be honest, I didn't find much about the difference between our school system and theirs. They study from September till July and usually finish the school day at 5 p.m.
The transportation system in China has improved dramatically since 1949. Nowadays, China has a comprehensive transportation network of airports, trains, highways, subways, ports, and waterways. Among these, high-speed rail lines, highways, and many new subways have perhaps improved the daily lives of local people dramatically. The Government of People's Republic of China is collectively the state authority in China under the exclusive political leadership of Chinese Communist Party. It consists of legislative, executive, military, supervisory, judicial, and procuratorial branches. The National People's Congress, aka the NPCs, is the highest state organ of control over the constitution and basic laws, as well as over the election and supervision of officials over the government organs. The legislature meets annually for about 2 weeks in March to review and approve major new policies, directions, laws, the budget, and major personnel changes. The NPC's Standing Committee is the permanent legislative organ that adopts most national legislation, interprets the Constitution and laws, and conducts constitutional reviews. The President acts as a ceremonial head of state in compliance with decisions made by NPCSCs, but exercises an independent power to nominate the Premier. Elected separately by the NPC, the Vice President has no power themselves but assists the President.
Chinese New Year is China's most important festival. Chinese New Year's 2021 falls on Friday, February the 12th. During Chinese New Year, people have a long list of things to do. Number 1, cleaning up. Number 2, shopping. Number 3, paste the food character. Number 4, Chinese knots. Number 5, paste windows, paper cuts. Number 6, dog gods pictures. Number 7, family dinner. Usually they eat dumplings, and of course, Wote Shaho performance is where the dragons and lions dance. I would like to visit these great performances one day.
But in the end, it doesn't even